Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video. I thought we'd start off this autumn season by doing a bit of collaging. I've kind of stolen this idea from another artist, but I'm going to kind of make it my own. And start off with, we're just going to paint some watercolour paper. This is lovely Indian rag watercolour paper, so there's a bit of texture to it. And then the water and the paints kind of do lovely things, and you start to see the patterns, which will add to the interest. So I've got my, up here I've got my watercolour box there. I've also got my Inktense paints here if I want some extra more intense colours. So what I'm going to do today is just literally cover these two pages with these two pieces of paper with lots of lovely lush colour. So I'm going to start off with a nice burnt sienna, and we want lots of pigment. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Lots and lots of pigment, and let it sort of sop around. And we want quite a lot of water as well, because what we're going to do then is get another colour next to it. So this is a red, sort of, except it's not very red, it's kind of still being brown. There we are, you can see it's starting to get a bit redder. I should have washed my brush a bit better, shouldn't I? So let's get a bit more water. It's slurping around, and then it starts doing interesting things when the colours merge. So before my water gets too dirty, I'm going to do some yellow. Let's put it on this one here. Some lovely intense yellows. Let's have a bit of this one as well. So that's more of a kind of Indian yellow, I think. And while I'm about it, you can just let a few drops go, and you'll start getting some interesting effects, which will be very useful later. Right, I'm going to get a bit of brown. It's not very dark, that. Let's get another brush, see if I can get a darker brown out of that. Let's see this brush here. Oh, it's not very wet at all. Yeah, it's a bit more of an intense colour, isn't it? Let's clean that brush off a bit. Get a paper towel. Let's get... No, it doesn't want to be wet. There we are. How about dark brown? Oh, and look, you've got some really nice, interesting things happening there. That's exactly what we want. Lots of interesting pattern making. So I'm kind of adding to both sheets of paper as I feel fit. Do a little bit of red there. We could do with some nice bright orange. I think I'll use the Inktense orange, because that's, look at that. It's a bit more vivid, isn't it? Make it a bit wetter so it splurges around. Then it's a sort of deeper orange. So basically we're playing, and if you can't play in autumn, when can you play? That's what I say. So, let's have some bit of crimson. A bit more water because we want more kind of weird things happening. See, it's sort of pooling, but I'm going to leave this overnight to dry, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, there we are, some nice crimson there. That's good. A bit of crimson and a bit of brown together would be good, actually. Starting to come together. Right, let's go back to the other one. Let's get some more colour on. Getting some, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. Move it over a bit. Some nice little effects going on there. So now let's go back and add some brighter colours down here. Water. Some more sort of pinky crimsons would be good. Think of all those lovely acers and the fabulous colours you get. I haven't been to Westonbirt yet this year. I really should go. A lot of friends have been. They have amazing acers there. Go and get some really good inspiration. So I must find my way. There we are, and I think some more brown now. So that's it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. Also, we want to cover the paper, both sheets of paper if we possibly can, because then we've got lots of material to work with, which is what we want. Let's get some more yellow. A bit of cadmium yellow. It's not really cadmium, is it? Never mind. I think I need to buy some more paints. What a shame. Always seem to have this need for more paint. Right, what else are we going to do? Let's have some more darker colours. I don't know if you can see, if I zoom in, can you see the nice textures we're getting? Right, I've decided I need some purple, I think. Let's get some. See if we can get some of that. There we are. Brown. We're getting there. Let's do a bit more over here. Lighter colour, I think, as well. Oh yes. See now, if you add something really bright, something that's quite muted, it just makes the colour pop, doesn't it? Right, definitely need some more purple. No question about it. Oh, there we are. So a bit of purple and a bit of brown. There we are. That's good. Then there we are. That's going to make some interesting textures. Let's have a bit of red flicking as well, and a bit of whatever colour that is. Doesn't want to flick. Let's add some more water. There we are. Let's swap those over. Add some more colour to this one. Right. Now, what you're going to need for this project is a Pritt stick and a really either good fine scissors for cutting paper with. Don't go and use your embroidery scissors because you'll trash them. Or a scalpel is even better, and then you need a cutting board. And maybe if you've got a white gel pen or white Posca pen that we can add details with, and some coloured pencils. I'm going to use my Inktense coloured pencils because they produce some seriously good colour, don't they? So you want some nice rich autumnal colours. Payne's grey, you know, I mean, I don't know if anyone knows, I'm sure I've told you this before, I love Payne's grey. It's got to be one of my favourite colours ever, and you just can't go wrong with it because it can be a cold colour, it can be a cool colour, it can be a warm colour. Depending on how much water you put with it, it changes. It can be, you know, it's just fabulous. Yes, one of my favourites, definitely. So I want to, there we are, do some weird mark making. We need a bit more yellow, don't we? Gotta have a bit more yellow. Let it kind of wiggle around. You can see what I'm doing there. Letting it really merge around. All those wonderful patterns and colours you get. Oh, look at that. It's going to fall off the paper, mind you. That you get in leaves in the autumn. And that's kind of what we want to capture here, isn't it? Let's have a little bit more. Well, that's pretty much done, I think. But just think. There we are. A little bit of, flick a bit of brown around. It's always good. And just let some weird things happen. Let's have a little bit of yellow. You can see what I'm doing there. And I think that's pretty much done. So what I'm going to do is let that dry. And then we'll come back for a bit more. You know what? I've just had an idea. I'm going to add a little tiny pop of blue. Now you're going to go, what? Blue? But you know what? I think it's going to make it all sing. So nice sort of cerulean, dark cerulean blue. Just there we are. Just means I get an opportunity to add something interesting. I don't know if you can see that. It'll be better when it's dry. I'll take photos of these when they're dry. But just those little touches of blue, just do something a little bit magical. In fact, you know what? I'm going to add a darker blue as well, because I'm like that. You know how sometimes on those sort of wonderful purple leaves you get sort of blue mottling? I think that's kind of what I'm going for. There we are. That should give me lots of potential, I think. I'm just going to add a little bit of that sort of lovely Indian red. I love those colours. There we are. I think that will do. Ooh, she says, adding a bit more. There we are. So that's all going to dry. So we've got 2 lovely pages ready to use. And I'll show you what we do next time. Bye for now.